everybody, so today is kind of a special video. So not only is today the 2-year anniversary of my YouTube channel, it is also going to be serving as the 5K celebration and giveaway, and also we're going to go through and review all of the amazing finds that we've gotten in 2020. It has been an incredible year for rock hunting, and yeah, we're going to dig out some of the stuff, just take a trip down memory lane, and yeah, I already started pulling stuff out, and yeah, this was a great year for rock hunting. And I'll get into the giveaway in just a little bit, but yeah, I thought this would be a great way to end the year, but also a great way to celebrate 5K and the 2-year anniversary of my channel. So let's just get into it. Okay, well, let us start off with what I'm referring to as tiny treasures. So this is probably my favorite piece of coral that I found all year. One sec. There we go. It is just so cool. Oh, I love this thing. This is perhaps my favorite small fossil find of the year, mainly because I've always wanted one, and secondly, I didn't even know that they existed in Montana, and that would be this chain coral. So cool. Really nice. Oh, that's so cool. I was so excited when I found this thing. We have, again, we are very spoiled on the Yellowstone, and we get some amazing color combinations. Look at all the green and red in there. That thing is just phenomenal. That is going to make some beautiful cabochons. Cannot wait to start cutting into that one. Same with this one, and it has already been claimed. So, yeah, no one can call dibs on it because someone already has. And it's so pretty, though. This is an amazing little jasper. And while we're looking at red beauties, let's check out this one. Look at how unique that little jasper is. So pretty. The green in there. Yeah, that is a beautiful little jasper. This is absolutely my favorite small jasper find of the year. I actually found it really early on in the year, when it was like probably February, so like my first or second rock hunt of 2020. I found this beautiful jasper. Please focus. Thank you. And I don't know how well it'll show, but it just has some tight fortification banding. Now this one probably wouldn't look like too much on the surface, but this one actually is pretty sentimental to me, because when I had the kayak disaster, which if you've watched my channel this year, you probably are familiar with, where my camera died and had to record on my phone for like 2 months until I actually got a halfway decent camera. Well, after the crash and losing everything, I got back up to the bank, and right as my feet touched the bank, I looked down and spotted this just gorgeous agate. It's a water line with just some incredible moss, and actually, here, I'll get it dry. That surface is like almost a polish already. It broke so cleanly on that water line. And this thing I will probably never do anything with. This is like a testament to when bad things happen, you just gotta keep pushing. And we ended up finding some incredible finds that day, even with the disaster. Before I move on to more rocks, I also wanted to show these. So 2020 wasn't just a great year for rock hunting, it was a great year for projects. So let's look at some of my favorites from throughout the year. So this one I carved very recently. Now this is actually a baculite, believe it or not. And it is just so cool. I'm probably going to be doing another one of these soon. It'd be kind of fun to actually just do a whole shell series, because they're very unique. Great for tutorials when it comes to introductory carving stuff, because there's a lot of easily followable, if that's a word, detail that can really help you hone your skills. And there's this thing, which I doubt the majority of you have even seen. I made this even before I hit 1,000 subscribers, so I would not be surprised if a lot of you have not seen this one. A little pendant that I carved out of resin, a little mountain scene inside. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. But again, this was long before I hit 1,000, so I doubt most of you have seen this one. Actually, on that same note, same with this one, probably. This is a Milo shell that I carved. Back out a bit. And attached it to a nightlight. So it does this. Yeah, see, it does this. That's why all the dimples are in it, so it lets light shine through. And then that's a light sensor right there, so it turns on the moment the light goes off. And yeah, I bet a lot of you have not actually seen this one. I made this, oh man, I was probably only at 400 subscribers when I made this one. Actually, while I have the light off, I ought to show you this one too. I'll get close-ups with the light on in just a minute, but you'll see it better this way. And again, that was a fun one to make, and I made it quite some time ago. It was probably February or March, so again, I don't think I had even hit like 600 subscribers yet. So if you want to see this one, I would highly recommend it. That was a fun video to make, and I think it looks really cool. Yeah, this thing was a lot of fun to carve. It's just some gorgeous wood. That bird's eye curl is just beautiful. And that resin, yeah, it's a lot of fun to work with. I'll probably do another one of these more in depth and more detailed this winter at some point. They're a lot of fun. They're just so much fun. Speaking of resin, I had a little bit of a mishap on this one, but we still salvaged it, I think. This is actually a pine cone. If I get the light down behind it, you can kind of see the pine cone. It would have to be this one. This was so much fun to make, and the wood was all wood that I self-collected along the Yellowstone. It's all just driftwood. The Dolphin was made from cottonwood. Please focus. Why are you not focusing? There we go. Nope. Come on. There we go. It was made from cottonwood, and it has some just beautiful curl throughout it, and the eyes are opal, and then the shark is Russian olive, and the eyes are obsidian. And it just came out so well. I was so happy with it. 2020 was also a monumental year when it came to the fossil hunting. My gosh, did we get into some good fossils this year. And yeah, that's just going to be continuing because I feel like I've barely scratched the surface with a lot of these sites that we've been going to. But yeah, just amazing baculites, incredible baculites, just so nice. And again, I have just so much more that I need to go through and prep. So I'll probably be doing some prepping videos this winter. Just so many nice ones. The amylite on this piece is just fantastic. So beautiful. Also got into some great clams that I'll show in just a minute. I love this big conglomerate right here. Those are some nice big old baculites sticking out of there. This was definitely a process to prep. That one took a while. And we also got into some nice ammonites. I have one that I'm going to show you in just a minute. A lot of fun to prep these things. This is a really pretty one. Beautiful ammonite. Oh, and I have to show you this thing really quick. I haven't polished it yet. I still need to, so I have to get it wet. But this is a phenomenal baculite right here. Great sutures, but just amazing color. This thing is gonna be just stunning. Best fossil of the year would definitely be this one though. That is a massive ammonite, 21 inches across, still repairing it. It's going to take some time to repair, but I will definitely do a video. I've been recording as I go, and we're going to prep it for sure. It is so just insane. But lastly, as far as the fossils go, I can't talk about fossils and not show these. Would be our amazing amylite that we got into this year. And I have much more that needs to get prepped, so I will definitely be doing more videos on that. Just some beautiful, beautiful specimens that I am so excited to make stuff with. They're just phenomenal. I actually have done some with them already in some videos, but there is always more to come. This piece is just amazing. Alright, well let's go look at some of our biggest finds of the year. Alright, so these are my 4 favorite big petrified wood finds of 2020. We've got this beautiful long piece right here, which I'm going to be doing something very cool with in a couple weeks. Starting it anyway. So yeah, keep your eyes out for this. We're gonna do something awesome with this. Then we have this beauty right here, which is agatized wood, great grain, very nicely agatized, but the real cool thing about this piece is that knot. Look at that. How cool is that? Then we found this one in a recent video. Really nice big chunk of petrified wood that has some veins of agate throughout the whole thing. But undoubtedly, our agatized wood find of the year would be this big one right here. That thing is just crazy. And it is huge. It is literally an agatized root burl. And it has incredible grain, incredible clarity. This thing is just madness. So cool. Alright, so next are what are, in my opinion, the best jasper we found in 2020. So, let's start off with this one. Found this one in a recent video. That plumy branchy pattern is just amazing. This is such a gorgeous jasper. And I will definitely be cutting it at some point. It's so pretty. Got into some beautiful greens this year. Just beautiful green jasper. With some yellow on the back side. Again, this is going to look gorgeous once I cut it open. Speaking of green, this is such a cool jasper. I don't know if my camera's going to show it very well, but just wonderful green, some yellow and orange and brown. But this one's unique because it actually has some agate seams in it. Oh, it's so cool. And it's going to make wonderful slabs. And of course, I haven't, I can't talk about any jasper found on the Yellowstone without including some jasper agates, because they're just amazing. It's so pretty. It's going to make beautiful slabs. And then we've got this one, which, is so cool. This is such an awesome jasper. There's so much going on in this piece. Some white agate, lots of red. There's a lot of green actually, and black. It's just so cool. That is such a unique piece. This one is one of my favorite finds all year. This was an amazing piece of jasperized wood, and it is just phenomenal. Alright, time to talk about the big agates. Picked out some of my favorite ones. My goodness. 2020 was just the year of the agate for me. So we've got this gorgeous limb cast, which I'm excited to cut into. It's just so pretty. It's funny, when I found this one, it was literally my first find of the day, which just set the tone perfectly. And that's going to be just a beautiful agate. It's got so much stuff going on inside of it. So cool, so awesome. We've got this gorgeous waterline, which again, I cannot wait to start cutting into. It's going to be amazing. There's a lot going on in this piece. So beautiful. Then we've got this one, which if this is the one I believe it is, yeah. We went out one time and just got into blue after blue. And yeah, this piece is really as blue as it looks. It's so beautiful. And I cannot wait to do some cuts on it. We got this nice chunk that I got with Kate, which is one of my first really big agates. So nice. Oh, just beautiful. I think this was our first ever video together, Kate and I. And I found what were undoubtedly my two biggest agates at that point, which was this chunk. Nice quartz seam, but it just has amazing banding all the way across. And then this one right here, which actually has some great blue tones in it. Alrighty, and lastly we have these, which are some of my favorite finds from 2020. And then this was undoubtedly my favorite Ammonite find of the year. Look at that beauty. This is also going to be going in a setting in an upcoming video. This is undoubtedly my favorite jasper that I found in 2020. Without, no contest, really. This thing is just incredible. Greens and reds and yellows. Such a gorgeous, swoopy pattern. It's just amazing. This honestly probably might be my favorite Montana agate of the year because it's just crazy and it has so much promise. And that would be this banded beauty right here. And my camera is not doing it justice. There is just so much banding. Quartz pocket on the cap. It's just amazing. I cannot wait to cut this thing. And then we have my biggest TSA all year. Got this one downstream a ways, but you won't believe this thing. Just so beautiful. All those quartz pockets and fine fortification banding. Huge variation in color. Oh, it's so pretty. And then lastly are my two biggest, most notable finds of the year. Would probably be this, which is, sorry, I'm getting it wet so you can see it better. My biggest ever agate. This is a, oh, it was 7 or 8 pounds, I don't remember off the top of my head. Waterline agate that I found with Kate and Alex. Such a gorgeous agate, just amazing. It's hard to say for sure, but this might actually be my favorite find of 2020. Just beautiful seam agate. All of those little points up top are agate, but there's just amazing quartz crystals throughout the whole thing. It's hard to say for sure because we did find so many amazing rocks this year, but this very well may be my favorite find of 2020. As amazing a year as 2020 was for rock hunting, it was also a massive year for my channel. This, like I said earlier, is the 2-year anniversary of my channel. In my first year, I think I was just under 500 subscribers. In my second year, I went from 500 to 5,000, so it's just crazy. It can never put into words how much it means to me. Like, it is a huge deal. My channel has always been something that I've been very serious about, and just seeing that you guys enjoy the stuff that I'm posting, it means the world to me. So, to adequately thank you, I'm going to be doing another giveaway. It's a cool one. It might have to wait a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a week or two. And the only reason I say that is because they're sold out at the moment because of Christmas, but I will definitely be getting one the moment I can, and I'll still decide the winner before I actually have one in hand. But just so you know, it may take like a week or two before I can get it sent out. So let's look at what you're gonna get. Alrighty, well, here it all is laid out. I guess we'll start with the rocks first. So you'll be getting this gorgeous baculite that has some wonderful pearl in it that I prepped in a recent video. You'll be getting this King's Crown conch and this fighting conch, both of which those videos haven't come out yet. That was from the Florida trip. This gorgeous Montana agate, this nice chunk of petrified wood, this very nice jasper agate, this plume jasper, and here's the big one. I'm going to be sending you a rotary carver. And yeah, this is an awesome model. It's the one I used for 2 years before I upgraded to my flex shaft. If you're looking to get into carving, this is like the perfect entry-level carver right here. It is such an awesome machine. And obviously you're not getting this one. That's what I meant by they're sold out right now. I will be sending you a brand new one, as well as a set of diamond burrs. Obviously not this one. This one's in horrible condition, brand new. As well as a hand-selected carving rock for practice. That's for practice. Once you get your practice in, that's where this comes in. This is soapstone. Soapstone is some of the best carving material on the planet, and I will show you why. Here's another little piece of soapstone. That's how soft it is. You can literally carve with a scalpel if you want to. So the door is wide open for possibilities when it comes to carving on soapstone, and this is a nice, good-sized chunk. So yeah, there's a lot of ways you can go with that. And to enter into the giveaway, this is super complicated. It's really confusing. All you have to do, leave a comment. I'll use a random comment picker, and yeah, that'll be how we decide the winner. But yeah, that's just that simple. Like the video, leave a comment, and you're golden. Anyway, though, I think that's going to do it for this one. I will have a link to my Instagram, my Etsy, and my Facebook group in the description of the video. Don't forget to leave a comment so you can get entered in on that giveaway. Sharing the video helps tremendously. Actually, in this case, will help even more people have a shot at it, but it also helps grow the channel quite a bit. But yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Again, it means the world to me. And let's plan on right now that 2021 is going to be an even better year. Again, though, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed and have a very safe holiday season.